Welcome to this Alan Talks Tech presentation on modulation and QAM basics. Now it's quite difficult to remember, of course, all the different permutations for all the different types of QAM and what this is going to represent in throughput in terms of bits per second. So there's a very convenient way of doing this using the MCS index. So let's take a look at how to correlate the different modulation schemes, the different amount of bandwidth, the different techniques, so that you can predict what your final throughput is going to be. So here is the Modulation and Coding Scheme Index, or MCS. It's made up by looking at the number of spatial streams that are going to be used. The more spatial streams effectively indicate the more throughput you're going to achieve. Today, with most systems, the limit is going to be about 4 spatial streams. Theoretically, on 802.11n, it was 4 spatial streams. On the 802.11ac products beginning to ship today, again, it's 4 spatial streams. But in the future, with AC, we'll be able to increase this up to 8 spatial streams. Of course, the modulation is also going to affect the throughput. As I showed you, we can go from a very simple modulation scheme to a more complex scheme like QAM. And again, there are different flavors of QAM, going from a simple 16-bit QAM all the way up to 256. There's also the coding rate. Coding rates, the most efficient coding rate is going to be 5.6, or 83.3% of the data stream actually being used to deliver data. The channel bandwidth will also affect the throughput. This can vary from 20 megahertz all the way up potentially to 160 megahertz with the Wave 2 802.11ac products. But at the moment, most of the products hitting the market today will only support bandwidth up to 80 megahertz. And then finally, the guard interval. The guard interval is effectively a short pause between packet transmissions to allow for any false information to be ignored. Longer guard intervals make for more reliable wireless. So thank you very much for watching this Alan Talks Tech presentation on modulation and QAM basics. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, thank you for viewing.